again, my name is Sarah and I'm from Kairos Technology. In the next few minutes, Emil, our specialist and researcher from DTU, will demonstrate how our product Kairos Control Room Assistant will monitor your process, detect any abnormality, identify the root cause and the consequences it may lead to, all in real time.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this demonstration of the Kairos Control Room Assistant. I will show how the assistant can be utilized as a tool for control room operators to monitor and optimize the performance and safety of process plants. I will be demonstrating this on a simple process unit, namely a high pressure separator, where oil is supplied to the separator, which is separated into three phases: water, oil, and gas. On this unit, we have two valves that control the level, the oil level in the separator, and the interface level between the water and the oil. We have a level transmitter for the water, we have a level transmitter for the oil, and we have a pressure sensor for the pressure in the separator. There is also a temperature transmitter and a flow transmitter for the water exiting the separator. So the first case I will be demonstrating is we have a low flow of water from the separator to downstream. Now, this low flow could potentially be caused by either a closed valve, a low feed to the separator, or a low pressure, which is the driving force for the flow to leave the separator. So, the next observation we receive is a high water level and then a high oil level. So, let's have a look at how this looks in the control room assistant and what the control room assistant will show us. So here we have the interface of the control room assistant on the left side, and on my right side I have a simulator where I can simulate observations from the process unit. As you can see, I have the sensors here on my right. I have the ability to change the state from normal to either low or high, indicating that we have now observed that in this case the water level is low or high. On your left side you see the control room assistant. Currently nothing is showing. On the left side we will be seeing causes, potential causes that may explain why we are observing, for example, a high or a low water level. And on the right side we will see potential consequences of the observation. In the bottom here we see all the currently active observations, which currently there are no active observations. So the first observation we encounter is a low flow, and immediately we see that we now have 4 potential courses on our left side and 2 potential consequences. On the bottom we see that we currently have one active observation, which is a low water flow from the separator, and we can see by clicking each of the courses, we can see which observations support this exact course. So currently we only have one observation, so we can only have one potential course for each course that the control room assistant presents us. Next, the water level increases, and we can now see that the ranking here changes. So the top ranked is, there's 2 evidences or observations supporting that we have a low valve, level control valve for the water level. So this indicates that the valve is closed. What our AI, our algorithm does is it uses these observations to search through our models and find all potential causes and consequences of these observations, and then ranks them depending on how likely they are. Next, the oil level increases as well, and we can see that we have 4 potential causes for this. It is either a low, a closed valve, we may have leakage or flaring of gas, we may have a low feed to the separator, or a high compressor speed. So this compressor is what controls the pressure in the separator, or a high feed flow to the separator. So let's revisit. Essentially, we have 3 observations that point to either something related to the pressure of the separator or the valve. So in this case, it is actually the valve, but in order to distinguish between the causes we have, we need additional observations. I will revisit this later. So instead, let's say the flow out of the separator, the flow of water is instead high. So in that case, our algorithm shows that the control room assistant shows that the most likely cause is actually that we have a high flow, a high supply to the separator. It has a rank of 3, whereas all other have lower ranks. So as you can see, we have 3 observations that all support one cause.
So, if you found our technology interesting, please contact us for more learning materials or a meeting and help you evaluate Kairos DRA potential for your process system.